Hey guys, we're now going to be going back to the final physical boss of Dark Visions number 9. We're going to be using a more budget team than my first clear with a few changes. I got some requests, if I don't have Tifa, so please don't use her. We're not using Tifa. We're using mostly 7-star units. We are using base Neovision's Cloud. He is not critical. He can be swapped out with whoever you want. And we're not using any STMRs. So no STMRs, mostly 7-star units. We're not using Tifa. So there you go. I am using the STMR of the unit's personal STMR. For example, like Red gets his own STMR because he's a Neovision's Awakened. But I'm not using any like normal STMRs. Anyway, so this is the team we're going to be using. The boss does physical wind damage and magical water damage. So you need to have 100% resist to those. Zahn's going to be doing 70% water resist from Leviathan. Realm's going to be doing 70% wind resist from Tetrasylphide. So our provoke tank is going to be Shadow. He has he's geared for full evasion. You don't need passive provoke because he can just taunt, naturally. And he is super easy to gear for evasion. And we gave him safety bit and paralyze immunity because the boss does death and paralyze. I don't know when he does it, but we gave it to the provoker just to be safe. He might not even do it before we kill him. And the whole team has 30 wind and water resist unless they're like immune somehow. His shift form is going to be a chainer. He's going to be using katanas to take advantage of his own katana in peril. Other than that, just some beast killer. And he's going to chain AR and SR. I've gotten a lot of comments saying that an easy way to build the chain score is to use a triple caster that can do Aurora Ray one time and then 2 cast of Stardust Ray following it. And supposedly that's really easy to chain. I've never done it, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it out with this. Shadow is he's going to do 1 cast of AR and 2 cast of SR, and then Mastermind Zahn will do the same thing to match him. Other than that, he's just got Beast Killer, and like I said, we are using some Neovision-based cards. Now, these are not critical to the build. Like, for example, we're using Riku's card, but we're actually not even using swords, so all it is flat attack. You can swap this out with anyone, like, Adele's card, Axtar's card, whatever. I'm kind of assuming that people have some Neovision cards, but these aren't, like, critical to the build. So there you go. And then for Beast Killer, he's got 255. He's going to be our second best DPS. Zahn is going to be just using whatever. He's using his TMR so he can triple cast and enough resistances. Other than that, whatever. He's not provoking. He's not doing anything special. He's just going to be a support chainer and a buff spreader. Cloud, Neovision's Cloud is going to be an LB finisher in his base form. He's also going to be our source of Thunder Imbue. We needed someone to imbue Thunder. He's going to be an easy source, though, so we're going to get him. He's going to stay in his shift form until the kill turn, so the base form does not need resistances. And he's got an LB damage build, no STMRs, including we're not using his own either. So there you go. But he is going to be our secondary DPS with his LB. He's got 260 LB damage and 175 Beast Killer. Red is going to be our source of Beast Killer. If you don't have Red, you can use Sid for even better Beast Killer. You can use Neovision's Awakening Nalu. You can use the new, what's his name? The new elf guy. I cannot think of his name. The new elf guy with ice. Frievia's dad. What is his name? Oh, I forgot his name. Anyway, it's not important. If you don't have Red, get a source of Beast Killer from someone else. Anyway, Red is geared only with water resist. Because he can do 10 stacks of Mirage on himself, we can skip wind resist on him. He's going to Mirage the wind attacks instead. It makes gearing him a little bit easier. Other than that, he's got a double hand build with Beast Killer, and he's a natural Beast Killer, which is really nice. So he's got 205 Beast Killer. I guess that's lower than I thought. 205 Beast Killer. Anyway, base form are Old Cloud, which is Neovision's Awakening Cloud. Base form is just geared for resistance. We're not going to use it, but he's going to sit in that form until the kill turn. Kill turn, he's going to be a chainer. He can be swapped out with literally any chainer you want. He's just a triple cast SR chainer to chain with our Red. Shift form, we're not going to shift until the kill turn, so we don't need resistances. He's just got a double-handed beast killing build, chaining SR. He's got 30 beast killer. Big time killer. Oh, and Realm. And Realm is on Tetra. She's got double, or she's got 10,000 hit points, and the resistance is needed. And then the shift form has a little bit of auto limit with Call of the Wild, so she can do her LB. She's not going to be a chainer. She's gonna be our source of Thunder Imperil, as well as Thunder Amplify and LB Fill. So Cloud gets his LB, good to go. Oh, I should have mentioned. The Neovision's base Cloud in his shift form is just wearing resistance gear and some auto limit. That way, he's gonna sit in that for the first 2 turns and then swap back for the kill turn. All right, so Wind Resist on Realm. We're going to do Water Resist on Zahn. Shadow is going to Provoke and do a Katana Imperil. We can just do double. Submerge and Shadow for the Katana Imperil, and Illusion Maneuver for the Provoke. Red 13 can triple. He's going to do, got my little list here. He's going to do Evasion for himself, which is high speed. We're going to do his Magnus and the Killer buff. So the Killer Rave and his Magnus, which is an attack buff and unlocks triple cast. Envy Cloud is going to shift, and then he's going to just imbue himself with Thunder, so we can steal that. Plasma Slicer. Wait for the change to finish. And base form Cloud can just guard. We're not using him until the kill turn. He's got enough resistances in his base form to be immune. Okay, some water and wind attacks, some single target stuff that were evade provoking. There we go, pretty simple. Alright, Realm is now going to do, she's going to double. She's going to do You're Still Standing to fill LB gauge, and she's going to do the Imperil with Spark Sketch. We could Imperil with Neovision's Cloud, but in case you're not using him, you can do it with Realm instead. Neovision's Cloud is going to discard, so is the original Cloud. Red is just going to do High Speed Fang for the Mirage stacks, because he's not using Wind Resist. Assassin Shadow is going to do his Takedown, which is a bigger defense break than his regular breaks. And then Mastermind can Reflector. We're going to steal the Killers from Red. We're going to steal the Elemental Imbue from Neovision's Cloud and spread. And next turn we're going to kill. But we're going to do Realm's Limit Burst before we attack. That's going to be the Amplify, the better Amplify. We already did a 10% Amplify to Thunder with Realm, but we're going to do a 15% Amplify with her LB. Alright, so Realm's LB, there we go. Now Cloud is going to shift, triple limit, and we're just going to do SR 3 times. And Cloud is super replaceable with anyone you want. Red's going to triple, and then just high speed 3 times. We're going to shift back to the base form, and then cap with our Cloud, our Neovision's Cloud. Mastermind Zahn. Now we're going to try this. We're going to do AR first, and then double Stardust Ray. I've never tried this before. Supposedly it's easy to chain. That's what people tell me. So we're going to stealth, and we're going to... Oh, I forgot which ones. Oh, no. He's got so many Shurikens. Let me look at my list. Dancing Shuriken first is the good modifier. That's AR. And then Diamond and Mighty. Diamond and Mighty are double SR. Okay. So we're going to send... I'm going to send these, this, and this. And this should damage cap. I hope. Probably. That's a pretty big chain considering we only did AR once. Hey, we got it. Okay. So there you go. There is a no Tifa clear, no STMR clear. All 7 stars with the exception of the very first ever Neovisions. Yeah, no STMRs. I mean, you know, that should be fine. And there it is. Perfect score on the Kitty Cat. And then Golem. Golem I will not be doing tonight, so if you're waiting for that video, don't wait up for it. That'll be either tomorrow or the next day for a cheaper run. But there it is. See you guys for some kind of Golem re-clear later in the week.